Hey, Grand Rising guys, goddesses, kings, queens. What's up, YouTubers? I have already set with my team. I'm ready to bring you the word of the day for October the 13th, 2020. Tomorrow, Mars goes into retrograde. Not Mars. Mercury goes into retrograde for a whole week. So don't be alarmed if your technology stuff start like messing up or there's a delay in your shippings. It's a glitch in the process for a whole week. Spirit is saying don't be alarmed. Try to avoid arguments because there's going to be arguments. Things are just not going to be the norm. It's going into Scorpio, so I don't know how it's going to affect y'all Scorpio peoples, but be careful with your spending. Be careful. Don't make any major agreements on all this coming week. Tomorrow, all the way for a whole week. Just be careful. Spirit said today is the 13th. That's, I think in tarot, I'm not for sure, but I do believe that's the devil card of attachments. If you break it down, the number is 4. So you're going to have like unwanted things happening. Spirit is saying a lot of contracts. Like I said, be careful on what contract you do this coming week, and I think to Wednesday of next week, be careful with the contracts because Mercury's going retrograde. Be careful with your spending habits. Spirit is saying taking this time to brush up on your wisdom and knowledge. Start Googling things about the deities and spiritual ancestors around you. Start getting closer with your ancestors. Start talking to them. Start continuing to love yourself because there's going to be like stupid arguments out of nowhere. You got to understand it's not them. It's what's inside of them. So it's not the person. It's what's inside of them. A lot of people that's envious and jealous of you can send a chaos spell towards your way and have one of your loved ones get in an argument with you. It eventually will break. Like I said, be careful. Spirit is saying their third eye, a lot of y'all third eye is opening. Continue to do spiritual gym work, spiritual, like get you some oracle cards, tarot cards, and pull 1 or 3 for you. Continue to meditate. Continue to call forth Archangel Metatron to help you with your third eye, which is going to be your visions. Be careful of agreements that you sign. Take time to think about it. Tell them if you can have at least 2 weeks to think about it. I'm hearing Spirit say a lot of relationships is going to be ending. Like I said, it's going to be petty arguments over silly things this week and a little of next week. Some of y'all heart is still broken, Spirit of sense, because y'all need to really ponder on this self-love. Continue to love yourself, to know you're not the reason things happen. You're not the victim. It wasn't your fault. Forgive yourself. Spirit is saying, some of y'all are saying, why is everything on me right now? You in a storm, but you got to understand storms do not last always. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael wants to heal your heart. This goes back to the broken heart. Healing your heart is major, because when you are healing and you learn how to heal and you are able to help heal other people, that helps heal your inner child so you can move on to bigger and greater things. Your spiritual team wants to heal you. They want to give you these blessings. Victory is yours. Once again, stop playing the victim. It was not your fault. Some of y'all are going to be meeting a man. He's looking at you. Some he's going to invest in your business. Some he's going to invest in you because he's going to believe in your dream. Spirit is saying in the bottom of the deck, you have the yin and yang. Continue to have that balance. By you continue to have that balance, you're going to open door to spirit. the doors of spirits are opening for you as we get closer and closer, as the veil get as weakest and they come and walk upon the earth. Just know things are going to be happening. Paranoia activity, all type of smelling. Y'all smelling different things. Y'all hearing things. And then y'all be like, did you hear that? And everybody's like, no. You sure you didn't hear that? No. And then you probably say, oh, maybe that's in my mind. No, because you're clairaudient. You can hear things other people can't hear. Voices, noises, music. That's how it is. And then some of y'all had the clear smelling. Out of the blue, you be like, it happened to me. I was with my spiritual sister. We was getting a vegan burger. And all of a sudden, I'm in line. I said, and I smelled me and I smelled her. And she's like, girl, what's wrong with you? I'm like, you don't smell that? She's like, no. It was someone from my spiritual team protecting me, letting me know she's around me. So be careful with your smell. Sometimes you can smell candy, coffee, chocolate cake. Sometimes your ancestors saying they want that. And sometimes there's a deity around and they give you that smell so you can know that's their energy. Talk to me, spirits. Can I get 2 more cards for the overall energy of October 13th, 2020? By the way, I'm taking a Facebook detox. So if you have any questions, please don't go to my inbox on Facebook. Go to my website and it says contact me. And it will come directly to my email, and I will address you there. Spirit said I have to take a detox. So if any questions, any type you want a reading with me, please contact me on the website that I provide before you. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. Can I get 2 more cards? One more card, please. Please take care of your health, Spirit is saying, because Mars is going in retrograde. We want to take care of your health because, oh, they gave me 4 cards. Because you're going to be stressing, things ain't going how you want, you think everything is wrong, and your mind is going 1,000 miles an hour. Spirit is saying, slow down, grasshopper. It's because Mars is going in retrograde. Take care of your health. Remember to breathe, meditate, drink plenty of water. Drink plenty of water. You had the Hierophant, you had the Moon, you had the Sun, and you had the Death card. The Hierophant, y'all breaking generational curses, y'all breaking tradition, because we were all raised up, majority of us religious. So you're starting to notice that religions was built to control you. A lot of y'all are spiritual. Y'all very, very spiritual. Y'all been this way since birth. Y'all starting to know who you are. You always knew, but our family, grandparents, parents shunned us and said, no, this is this of the devil. This is this. So we just suppressed it. Spirit is saying, stop suppressing it. You're spiritual. You got to understand, in the book of John, this was told to me. You are made of God. God is in you. That's why you're a God and goddess. They hate God. They hated God. They was against him before we were even existed, before we were even in our father's sperm set. They didn't like us. So therefore, if they didn't like God and they hate God, you represent God. You chose to come back. You're going to get hated upon. But he's protecting you. He gave his angels charge over you. Trust me, there's an angel guarding you that's responsible for you. Plus, you was assigned the same guardian angel and same spirit guide in every lifetime you come back. So therefore, you're very protected. You're protected from the east, west, south, and north. They surround you. Can't nobody get to you. You know how big an angel is? You're guarded. It's like a big old hedge over you. Can't nobody see you. What you feel is just little attacks, but they can't severely hurt you because God is in you. You were made in his image. You were God and a goddess. So therefore, if they hate your father, then they're going to hate you. But just know he's more powerful and he got you. You have the Moon card. Things are going to come to the surface. They're going to be hidden secrets about you and about other people. When I mean hidden secrets about you, gifts you never knew you had. Your intuition is higher. You starting to see, oh, snap, I'm starting to see things. I'm starting to see shadow people, yada, 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 ray, ray, ray. Also, things that doors have meant to be closed. You're going to start seeing it in your family, different behaviors in your baby mama, baby daddy, your husband, your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Things are going to come to out in the open. Right next to that, you have the sun. They want me to show you this card. The sun, this is you in the beginning, becoming awake, and people are not understanding you. This is you be like, why me? Why is this me? Why did this happen to me? Why I'm this? This is you connecting with your higher self. So there's 3 levels. You got to understand, this is you, and they want you to get here. When you get here, can't nobody touch you. You see the divine halo around you. You are a pure consciousness. You was pure consciousness when you was in your mother's stomach. And then because people say this and this and this, and you was controlled by religion, this was you stuck because you felt like you was the black sheep of the family. You felt like nothing was ever going right. And then when you started learning who you were, connecting with your team, you noticed that you're a pure consciousness. You're a pure consciousness divine. You're glowing. Your light is always shining like you was when you was in the beginning. But you let that. You see, you saw because you was becoming awake. Now that you're fully awake, you're glowing. Just know they cannot touch you. Also, this means all your prayers are answered. Everything that you're asking for is yes. You have the death card. The death card is like you fighting with yourself. The ego has to die. You see how right here, the ego has to die for you to get these new beginnings. So you have to go through a spiritual death to get these new beginnings for you. You see, the divine has you. He has his angels on the charge over you. Nothing is going to happen to you. People are going to attack you because they see your light. They're not looking at you per se. They looking, their spirits, their evil spirits is looking at you. Because you vex their evil spirits, their darkness. They don't know what the fuck is going on, and you do. Just know you have to go through this death to get a rebirth. What can I get clarification, Spirit of the Hierophant card? Also, they told me the yin and the yang. You have to have the balance. You have to have both. Okay. They see your tears. They said, dry your tears. You're suffering in silence. They got you. They got you. That rod and that staff that comforts you. Yea, do you walk through the valley of shadow of death, you shall feel no evil. For thy rod and thy staff that comforts you. Thou preparest the table before you in the presence of your enemies. This table, your enemies is going to see you eat. Your enemies is going to be your footstool. You're going to trample over scorpions. You're an overcomer. That phoenix and that kundalini is trying to rise. Can I go on to the next one? Are we done with this one? People are going to talk about you. Let them talk, because you must be doing something right. They scared of your growth. Remember that. Can I get clarifications of the moon card spirits, please? Can I get one more card? The death card spirits, please. Overall energy, you have the Knight of Swords. It's coming in rapidly for y'all. Creativity, business ideas. Just you coming in quickly into your spirituality, into your divinity. Is you coming in quickly. Yes, spirits. Be careful. Not be careful. Watch out for the omens. There's eagles. Well, some people have eagles flying around. I see them every now and then. But mostly you have hawks, falcons, and turkey birds, which are vultures. Those are signs from deities, from gods and goddesses. When you see that, they saying it's on and popping, we got you. Not to worry. Start looking for the omens in the sky. Under the Hierophant, you have the Page of Wands. You're about to celebrate something because you're breaking free of the chains. You're breaking free of your self-imprisonment. You're no longer holding yourself hostage. You breaking free and said, no, I'm breaking generational curses. I'm breaking traditions. I'm breaking that karmatic debt. Continue to feed your ancestors. They need that to fight for you. They need that water. Change the water every day. Burn ancestral money. Ancestral money. Burn it. Also, this is a petition. You can write on here, for example, Sandrea, parents of yada 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 Ray Ray Ray, grandparents yada 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 Ray Ray Ray, high believing in hill ancestor, known and unknown on my mother's side, my father's side. Then you put like, I need help with guidance. Please continue to guide me, protect me, yada yada Ray Ray Ray. This is also a petition that you can burn. You can burn to your ancestors. They need this. As above, so below, as above. Under the moon card, you're going to be celebrating something. Birth of a new you. You coming into your power, your divinity. You finally connecting with your soulmate. Your twin flame soulmate. That demigod, that demigoddess. You opening up and taking that leap of faith. Going back to school. Passing that bar for real estate. Passing that exam to be an ultrasound tech. Or an x-ray technician, whatever you want to go back to school for them taking that leap of faith, getting promoted on your job, and you say, yes, I can do this. Next thing you know it, you are managing people. People are coming to you. You taking that leap of faith and opening that store that you have always wanted, that business. Under the sun card, this is confirmation. This is the second death card. And it is the 13th card. I said the devil, so I apologize. It's the 13th. You're going to have death and rebirth. Death and rebirth. It starts today. That breaks down to number 4. You got to, like I said, this was you and this was you. You got to go through that death and rebirth to get to your divinity, to get to your blessings, to get to your gifts that they have for you. Under the death card on the other one, you had the strength. You have the strength of all your spiritual animals. The panther, the lion, the scorpion, whatever your spiritual animal is, we have a lot of them. You have that strength. In this card represent, the lamb means prophet, prophetic, spiritual. You are that lamb. Mother Earth is nurturing you. You have the strength of a lion, a lioness. So you need to know who you are. Start getting your crystals that's called out to you and start wearing it on your neck. They want me to continue. Do you want me to continue, spirits? Yes. They said know who you are. People are not going to like you. They never liked you. Even before you really got into this spirituality, they never liked you because you didn't even know what the fuck is going on. Now that you're noticing what the fuck is going on, now you knowing why these people are not really liking you. And you saying, what did you do? You didn't do a damn thing. It's because of who you represent. You represent the Most High. So they didn't like him. They definitely not going to like you. Don't worry, you got it. Blessings are coming. He takes care of his own. Can I get clarification? Thank you. Under the Page of Wands, you have the World card. Completion of a cycle, accomplishment, traveling. That's what I'm saying, stepping out in faith. Under the Moon card, the Ten of Swords. That's an ending. That means it's done. It's done. You finally made it. It's done. Those painful endings is done because you're about to celebrate something. Hidden secrets are coming out. You're about to know things about you that you never knew before. You're going to start seeing the fakeness behind these people behind the mask. You're going to go through emotional release. Fuck it, cry. I cry. I don't give a fuck what people think about me because I'm no different. I'm human, but I'm just trapped in a human body, but I'm human. I go through things. Can I get clarification? Under the death card, you had the Six of Pentacles. Equal, give and take, that yin and yang, that balance. Generosity, keep giving. Because by you giving, your ancestors and your team is blessing you. God is blessing you. You think he might not notice, but he noticed everything. You have the Four of Wands. You need to rest. I mean, the Four of Swords, you need to rest, recuperate, contemplation, relaxation. Some of y'all need to do a social detox because y'all on social media too much, and y'all need to take the time and detox your mind into meditation and get to know who you are. You have the Nine of Cups. All your wishes and fulfillment, satisfaction, and gratitude is coming true because you have the Sun card. You have the Death card. That's a rebirth. Because your King of Cups, which means masculine and feminine, is coming to you. That love, everything that you're asking for, because you're giving yourself that rare love. He or she is starting to smell it, so they coming down to give you their rare love. Can I get clarification of the Strength card? What do you want them to know? Under the Strength card, you had the Queen of Swords. Spirit is saying y'all not being cold-hearted enough. You need to be cold-hearted, cold-blooded. And what I mean like that, not evil, setting boundaries, saying no. Just say, no, I'm tired. Are you okay? I ain't seen you on this and this. Yes, I'm taking time for me. You got to understand when people constantly draining your energy, first you start off like that plum. Then you become that raisin. They don't care. Because sometimes they don't even realize that they're doing it. Spirit is saying you need to take time. Take 3 days off of Facebook, Instagram, and get to know your team. Detox. Once again, you have the Ten of Wands under the bottom of this deck. You have to release these burdens so you can see what the fuck is going on. It's like you driving and it's raining and the windshield wipers is dirty and you can't see. It's because you, first of all, you need windshield wiper fluid. Second of all, you need to properly cleanse your window so you can see what the fuck you're going. Right now, your vision is cloudy, it's dirty. And when you're doing this, you can't see anything. And Spirit is saying you need to. Y'all still living in that matrix. You still, and the veil is coming off your eyes, the lenses. You no longer in 3D. Quit trying to go back. You like you a snake. You shedded that skin. And because you're afraid of beginnings, you want to keep going back. They hindered you and it doesn't fit anymore. They're going to make it crazy. They're going to put that heat under you. You can't go back. You don't move backwards, you move forward. Take that leap of faith. What are you afraid of? Your own power, your own self? Can I get 3 cards to end this reading, Spirit, please? Keep a dream journal, I'm hearing. Things about to get crazy for the dreamers. Some of y'all got vivid imagination. You have that childlike imagination. That means you can manifest anything you want. Because children, they manifest us. They have a crazy imagination. Sometimes you need to go back into your childlike and start. That's how you're going to manifest. Some children, they played like they was cooking. They was doing spells. They didn't even realize that, playing with dirt, leaves, twigs, rocks, whatever. Some of y'all was writing, saying little rhymes and didn't even know it. Start using your imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. 22, I just saw death. Once again, this is the third death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Y'all going to be going through a spiritual death. Y'all are service because you chose to come back to help heal the earth. So your service is to help others. So if you're sick, you can't help another sick person. If you're blind, you can't help another blind person. You have to get your vision back. You have to heal. Start giving yourself that rare love so you will be able to help other people. I feel good when I can help others. And the last card is honesty. First of all, you have to be honest with yourself. Quit lying to yourself. Things that you hear are real. Things that you see is real. The spiritual journey is real. Quit lying to yourself. Don't be afraid to tell people the truth. People don't like the truth, but truth represents death. And we have death 3 times in this reading. 3 is a powerful number. People hate death because death represents truth. Truth and death represent endings. Start being truthful to people. They will respect you. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. At the bottom of the deck, change is coming. That song, angels up in heaven done sign my name. Change is coming. Change is coming. Angels is writing down everything. Like I said, when you die and you go before God and he opens up that book of life, and he gonna show you that blood oath you signed. You took an oath. That's why he gave you these special gifts, these DNAs. And he's gonna say, what did you do with these gifts, my child? You can't lie. So you need to start now. Like I said, I'm taking a break off of Facebook. If you got a question, go to my website. I will leave a link in the description box. If you want an in-depth private reading, book one in my index box. Because if you go to my Facebook Messenger, I'm not going to do it because I'm logging out. Like I said, go to my website and do whatever the questions you want to be answered. Leave a comment on here. I will respond on here. Like, if you know anybody that wants the truth, give them my, what is this? Give them my YouTube link. I really appreciate. I'm trying to heal people. I'm trying to guide people. I'm trying to tell them the truth. Y'all be blessed. Namaste.